Hi guys, so I got a download. So excuse me, my throat is really sore. People are really miserable. I feel like you could be accomplishing something. Maybe there's something that you're like really proud of, or you're just sharing good news, or you're just genuinely happy and you're kind of confused as to why. Because I'm trying to, how can I articulate this? It's almost like you're not allowed to be proud of yourself. That's what I'm getting. I feel like if you have any type of talents or any achievements, maybe you've kind of like got a promotion at work, or you finally got your dream job, or you've set out to do something, and whatever you set out to do, you're doing it. Or I don't know, maybe you've met your dream person, or you're pregnant, or I don't know, it could be anything. Oh yeah, they don't want me to say this, they don't want me to say it. I feel like you're proud of yourself, okay? But it's almost like you're not allowed to be proud of yourself. I feel like people get offended by you being proud of yourself. It's almost like people misconstrue your pride as like, or you being proud of yourself as like, you gloating or you boasting. But you're not. And continue to be proud of yourself. Don't allow anyone to kind of make you feel guilty about your achievements that you worked hard for, or that you work towards. Maybe you set yourself goals. It's kind of like, at the end of the year, people always do that whole what is it called? I can't remember what it's called. What is it called when people do that thing like oh my goodness, my mind has gone completely blank. Like, people do the New Year, New Me, and New Year's resolutions, that's it. And you may have actually, it's almost like people doing a New Year's resolution, and maybe you did one, and everything that you said that you were going to do in the new year, you've actually done it. But like, people, they always just say, oh, new moon, new me, or new year, new me. But they're always doing the same shit, no progression, no nothing. You're actually progressing. And it's almost like, it's like you have a friend and you tell your friend like, oh, this is what I'm doing. And your friend doesn't really congratulate you, or they don't really say anything, or they combat whatever you say. They kind of bring something else. Okay, well, I'm doing this. And you're like, okay, well, I was just letting you know, like, I'm just sharing with you what's happening with me. Like, but, or they tell you something, you're like, wow, good for you. But you give them good feedback because you're genuinely happy for that person. But it's almost like they're competing with you. I'm just going to say this. Just don't even share your news. Just show people. Like, as in, like, just display what you're doing. But you don't need to actually call someone and say, oh, guess what? Because 9 out of 10 times, people are not happy for you. I always used to say, right, people want to see you do good, but never better than them. And it's just facts. It's facts of the matter. People want to see you do good, but they don't want to see you do better than them. So, but I think it's sad, especially when you're a creative person, you want to share your creativity, or you want to, when you got good news, of course you want to share it with people. Do you know what I mean? But it's almost like if you share something with someone, or if you confide in someone about something, they see it as you're boasting, or you're bragging, or and it's just like, no, you're just hateful and jealous. Like, no one's boasting, no one's bragging. Like, I'm just, because it's like, well, what are you supposed to talk about? I feel like people like to complain and bitch and moan about shit. Oh, my family's doing this, or my ex done this, or, the dog walker done that. Like, it's almost like because you're not miserable, or even if like dramatic things are happening in your life, maybe you just don't focus your energy on drama. It's like you're not miserable, or you want to shift your focus. It's like offensive to people. Well, I just want to sit down and bitch and whine and complain. Why? Like, there's so many things to be thankful and hate and I was about to say hateful for. Yeah, people are hateful. There's so many things to be thankful for. But, or like maybe someone has overcome a certain situation, but they still want to keep talking about it. It's like, okay, well, how are you supposed to get over that trauma if you keep bringing us back to the point in which you were traumatized? Like, let's move forward, shall we? Okay, so I feel like maybe for some of you as well, like maybe maybe it's like you going through the same thing as your other friend, and it's like, or your family member or whatever, and you've kind of done everything that you could to redirect your focus, because you're just like, I'm not gonna that what I went through with that situation or with that person is not going to define me. Okay. And the other person just wants to bitch about it, or just, oh, but remember the time when, do you remember the time? No, I don't remember shit yet. I don't remember the time. I don't remember. And you need to stop remembering too. Okay. Honestly, my goodness. Because it's almost like you're not, it's like, can we move on? Can we move on? Can we? But that's what I'm getting as well. I feel like someone doesn't want you to move on from the past. Maybe you've done things in your past that you're not too proud of, or you've overcame challenges, or do you know what I mean? Everybody does some shit and it's like, oh my goodness, remember back in the day when I did this. It's like someone wants to bring you back to back in the day, and you're just like, well, do you know what? We're in the present going towards the future. So you can stay back there, bitch. But I'm not joining you. Okay, I'm not joining you. Goodbye, good day. So, just do what you need to do, man, because people are just miserable. They're just miserable. And, I say happiness is a state of mind. It really is, because even like if I'm feeling some type of way, sometimes I will, make it my mission. Not make it my mission to find people that are hard done by, because that just... that doesn't sound good. Not like that. I'm trying to think of a way I can say it. I don't make it my mission. That's the wrong terminology. Scrap what I just said. I acknowledge those who are less fortunate, and then it kind of makes me think, okay, well, that person is like that, or that person is going through that, and look at them. So who am I to be bitching and complaining about shit? Do you understand what I'm trying to say? Because we all get to that point where we start to feel some type of way about something, but it could be worse. Do you understand what I'm trying to say? Not to say that your feelings about certain things are not valid, but life is a beautiful thing. And we're here for different purposes. We all have different journeys, but every time you're thinking negative, or you're being jealous and hateful, or bad mind, or just whatever, you're just creating more negative karma for yourself that you're going to then transmute into the next level. And as they say, new levels, new devils. But I feel like some people that you're around, they're devils. Okay? They're creating their own demons by feeding their inner demons, feeding their lower side, and allowing it to manifest, because it's, it's almost like someone, you could you could be friends with someone or know someone that wants for nothing. They've got everything that you would ever have dreamed of, but you're so happy and that person's so miserable. You're just like, what do you have to be miserable about? Look at the shit around you. Do you know what I would do for all of that stuff? Be fucking grateful. Do you understand what I'm trying to say? Or if somebody's upset because you're sharing good news, or you have a talent, well, learn how to do something, bitch, rather than being so moaning and complain. Like, well, let's do something together so that we can both feel achieved. But you know what I mean? It's almost like you're just not allowed to be proud of yourself. And I think it's really sad, because I think a lot of the people that are at the top, a lot of the creative people, a lot of the inventive people, a lot of them are really like alone, because they can't express anything to anyone without it being taken in the wrong way. Do you understand what I'm trying to say? And it's kind of like, I always say congratulate yourself, because if you don't, who else is going to? More time people don't congratulate you. More time you're looking for feedback, or you're sharing news with someone because it's like, I genuinely want to know a different perspective. Like, I'm in my own mind every single day. I look at things from my own perspective every single day. I genuinely want to see or understand somebody else's viewpoint. Like, I would really appreciate it. But it's almost like, people are like, well, no, I don't even want to say nothing to you, because you already think you're this, that, and have you, back in the day, people used to say shit like, oh, she thinks she's too nice, or he thinks he's too nice. No, you think they're too nice. Period. It's like someone doesn't want to, like, this reminded me, ages ago, I had this ex, right, and he was going to tell me something. I don't know if it was the way I was dressed. I can't remember. I can't remember what it was. I just remember him saying like, oh, I want to, I would say something, but I don't want your head to get big. And I was like, what do you mean? He was like, oh, if I tell you this, you want to get big headed. And I'm just like, am I? Do you know me but at all? Like, do you know what I mean? Like, I'm actually a very, very, very humble person. Honestly, like, I really am, in real life. So I'm not one to get a big head about anything. If anything, I'm really self-conscious. And I'm like, no, you're lying. Like, I always think people are lying every time they say something nice. So it bothered me that he wouldn't tell me what it was. Because I was thinking, what could you possibly say that's going to make my head get big? Do you know what I mean? But it was like that. It was like anytime there was something to compliment, it would be like, oh, you know, I want to say something to you, but I don't want you to take it like this, or I don't want you to just shut the fuck up, man. Do you know what I mean? Like, honestly. So I feel like it's like that. It's almost like people don't want to say something to you because maybe they feel like you're getting attention from loads of other people, or they don't want you to get a big head, or don't want you to be prideful. They just don't want you to feel like you're the shit. But why should you not feel like you're the shit? It doesn't mean that it doesn't mean that you're conceited and you think that you're better than other people. Because I feel like for some of you, you're very supportive of other people. But it's like, you can be supportive of other people, but people can't be supportive of that. But people cannot be supportive of you because they're afraid of your head getting big, or they're afraid of, I don't know. It's almost like people want to keep you humble or some shit. I don't fucking know. But my whole thing is, why? I just don't understand it. And that shit keeps coming up in the readings as well. You're happy about something, and it's almost like you have to keep your happiness to yourself. I just think that is really sad. Like, happiness is contagious. Well, in my opinion, it should be. It's supposed to be. Sorry, I'm just twisting my nose ring, guys. It always like gets tangled up. But it's something to spread. It's kind of like laughter. Like when somebody laughs, you know when someone's laugh is funnier than the joke, and they laugh and then you laugh and everybody's laughing. We're all laughing together. I feel like joy and happiness should be spread. So, if you're telling somebody some good news, or you want somebody to be happy or whatever, it's not like, oh, I'm telling you this because I want to, rub something in your face, or I want to do this. Like, I'm genuinely happy. I'm in a good mood. Let's share that energy. You tell me something happy. But it's almost like, excuse me. I just ate something. I'm like all over the place. You know what I mean? It's like, tit for tat, competition, or you know what? You're a bit too happy, so I'm just going to shit on your parade now because I don't like the fact that you're happy. Or, do you know what I mean? Like, even like with me, when I used to keep friends, it would be like this was like way back in the day. I used to have like these friends who like, it's like if I never had any drama to tell them, we just never had nothing to talk about. Because back in the day when, you always with that one person that's just a dickhead, or you keep going back to them, or you're just going through a dramatic situation, and you and your friend are just talking about, oh my God, yeah, so-and-so done this, yeah, and he done this, and da-da-da. When you're just like, no, I'm free, I'm happy, I'm living life, I'm doing this, I've started a new job, then it's like, oh, then your friend goes quiet. All of a sudden, they don't have nothing to say. Do you understand what I'm trying to say? But it's like, no, but if I was calling you and talking some drama, though, we'd have a lot to talk about, bitch. We'd have a lot to talk about, bitch. But because I don't want to speak about drama, well, you got nothing to say to me, bitch. You want nothing to say to me, bitch. So that's what it's like. It's like you don't have drama, or you don't want to focus on the drama. You want to move on. It's like, oh my God, so-and-so's calling me, I bet he's going to have some gossip to tell me. Yes, like, yes. And it's like, oh yeah, no, this is going great. I'm going great. I'm living life right now. I'm just so happy with life. I'm just so comfortable. Especially if you're alone and you're at peace. People don't understand it because a lot of people, they'll be in like dramatic situations with other people. And it's just like, well, I'm alone and at peace and happy as Larry. Okay. Happy as Larry. Okay. Well, you've got all this drama, llama, going on. And you're not alone, because it's almost like someone wants you to be like alone and miserable, so that they can kind of, it's almost like, well, I'm miserable with my partner, or I'm miserable with all of this shit going on, but you're alone though. So you're miserable and alone. So at least I've got a bit of the upper hand there. Do you know what I mean? Because then I can sit down and say, well, it's not all cut out to be, so-and-so gets on my nerves and da-da-da. But it's like when you're like alone and thriving and happy, and someone is not alone, but they're miserable as fuck, it's you know what I mean? They don't know how to comprehend that. They're just like, oh, okay, well, I don't have anything to I can't shit on you with my situation because you're genuinely at peace with yours. I'm genuinely not. So if anything, it's going to make you think, well, this is why I like to be alone. Like, do you know what I mean? It's just, why is it like that? Why are people so competitive? Why are people so hateful? Why are people not supportive? I don't know. Especially if you're gifted. Like, gifts are there to be shared. So to be given, gifts are to be given. So if you're gifted, you're there to give your gifts to other people, or to share your gifts to other people. It's like, okay, well, I have to keep all these gifts to myself because someone may take something that I say in the wrong way. People are too fucking insecure, man. Don't allow other people's insecurities to stop you from believing in yourself, or, you know what I mean? You're not arrogant. You're not any of those things, because arrogant people, in my opinion, they're always the people that don't really know how to do shit. And that's what I don't understand. I know so many people, I don't know personally, but I have observed a lot of people that have got so much talent and creativity, but they're so humble about it. And then the people that don't know how to do shit are so arrogant, and they think they're better than everybody else. And it's like, what are you arrogant about? Or like the people that are so fake. It's like, I could just wipe everything off and just take this off, take that. You think you're a bad bee? But you're looking like a, you know what? I was going to say something. I was going to say something, but I'm going to hurt anyone's feelings today. But I'm just saying that some people be arrogant as fuck, and it just doesn't make any sense as to why. And then it's like people that have got real talent or actually doing something with their lives, you know, they're just, you know, humble little souls just going about their day. But if they display any kind of like pride over something that they've accomplished or something that they've done, you know, they're this, that, and the third. Just keep the good news to yourself, man. And just keep shitting on people, because it's making people mad. It's making people mad. It's making people mad. You're making people mad. You know, Was I on Key, one of my favorite independent artists, one of his songs, he said, I always talk about him. I think I shared his music a few times. One of his lyrics, he said, what did he say? He said, I don't have any haters. I just got people upset. That's how I know I'm a threat. Yeah, that's what he said. He said, I don't have haters. I just got people upset. That's how I know I'm a threat. No, he didn't say that. That's wrong. He said, I don't have enemies. That's it. I don't have haters. That wouldn't make any sense. He said, I don't have enemies. I just have people upset. That's how I know I'm a threat. So I feel that's what it is. I feel like you don't have any enemies. You don't have any beef with nobody. It's like, I don't know what beef I have with anybody, because I eat chicken. In fact, fuck chicken. I eat tuna. In fact, fuck tuna. I eat vegetables. Okay. That's what I feel like is. I feel like you don't have no enemies. You don't have no enemies. You don't have no beef with nobody. You just got people upset because you're a threat. Okay, looking like a tasty baguette. Yeah, just be happy, okay? Be happy. There's no need to take on other people's misery, and there's no need to because, you know, misery loves company. As I always say, I've been saying that since I started my channel, before everything. Misery loves company, okay? You like peace, you know? Or maybe, I don't even know who this message is for, because I'm just getting loads of downloads right now, but it's just like, it's just annoying. I just feel like someone's energy is just annoying. It's just like, well, you know what, just because you're miserable, that's not my problem, darling. I try to cheer you up by giving you good news, and you just want to stand here or sit here all day or talk on the phone about bullshit. Why? But it's a society that we live in. Everything is gossip and drama, and people watch gossip and drama and they feel like, you know, that's how life should actually be, and it's not. That is incorrect. Okay? But anyway, you do you, boo. And if people don't like it, that's a them problem. Hey, I said that's a them problem. No, that's not. That's a them problem. That's a them problem. That's a them. What is it? It's a them problem. It is, honestly. God. People, man. People are annoying. Okay, they're annoying. Okay. If that's how your mentality is, you're annoying, you're boring, and you're basic, okay? But anyway, be happy, be creative. People want to shit on your parade, it's okay. It's okay. Just keep doing you. Okay, well, don't even, like I said, don't just keep the good news to yourself, man, because people are not really happy for you. They're not happy. They're miserable as fuck. And everything you do, it's going to be like, they're going to just take offense to it because they're fucking, you know, wounded souls, okay? And that's it. And readings are coming, guys. So that's the next thing I'm going to talk about. But I'm not going to talk about it in this video, okay? Twos.